This is our 18th year for Fall Restaurant Week. We had a credit card company come to us multiple years saying, we really want to do a restaurant week here. Can you help us? It took me almost 5 years until I felt as though the environment was ready for a restaurant week. And it was worth the time. It was worth saying no those few years to make sure that we could start fresh and with something that would be sustainable. Oftentimes, restaurant weeks can be a flash in the pan, no pun intended, and they only last a few years and they peter out, or they're not robust. We break this event down both spring and fall every single year and do different things, whether it be advertising, whether it be promotion, whether it be what we're asking for restaurants to put on the menu. And I think that's led to our success. And of course, our partners and our sponsors are a very big part of that success. And quite frankly, our guests, right? Those Arizonans that are passionate about food and have that culinary curiosity and always want to try something new. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be successful. It's actually a lot of work and a lot of thought that goes into it. And you've got to keep in mind, for those 18 years, we've kept the price point the same, but for 2 increases. So that's not easy to do. Especially if you look back with COVID and everything else that's hit, that's not something that's easy to do. So a lot of thought, a lot of care, and most of all, most importantly, a lot of passion. We have a saying in the industry, make sure you have a seat at the table so you don't end up on the plate. And if you're not bringing that creativity each and every time, if you want to rest on your laurels or just say, you know, this worked last time, we'll just do it again, you're not going to enjoy the success that you could or the potential that you could have with a given restaurant week. And I think our restaurateurs have understood that. Of course, we've gotten scrapes and bruises over the years of how we could do better or what we did wrong. But most importantly, I think now those annual participants for both weeks understand the importance of making sure they put their everything into what they put on that menu. It's a 50-50 partnership, right? We have to have the guests that enjoy the meals, and we have to make sure our restaurateurs know the importance of what goes into those menu items, and more importantly, to make sure it's cost effective for them, but also cost effective for the guest. Look, Arizona restaurants, we're going to be a $23 billion economy this year, just in Arizona. And that doesn't come easily. And if it wasn't for restaurant weeks and the guests that come through our doors each and every day, we wouldn't have that kind of success. So first and foremost, we're grateful to your viewers for participating in our restaurant weeks. And most importantly, and obviously equally important, we're very grateful for our chefs and our restaurants who want to participate and make sure they can put their best foot forward for our guests. Just go to ArizonaRestaurantWeek.com. You can view all the restaurants that are participating in addition to the menus that they'll be offering. And if you also want to make a reservation, which we highly recommend, you can do it there as well.